Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Gabrielle. Today I'm going to be doing a long overdue video. I'm going to be doing my January winter favorites. I haven't done one of these videos since the summer, so long overdue. I have a ton of products in front of me. I have beauty products, hair, clothing, food, lifestyle, like everything under the sun. So if you guys are interested, just keep on watching. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Okay, let's start off with perfume. This is my favorite winter scent. It's so delicious and intoxicating. It is Angel Share by Canon, and can you guys believe how gorge this bottle is? Like, it just looks like a beautiful crystal piece that you can just stare at and like admire, and it smells so good. It is such an interesting scent because I feel like when it dries down, it does to pull more towards like that vanilla musky scent, which is definitely my favorite scent. I don't really do any other perfumes besides that. I definitely stick to like vanilla musk. Maybe sometimes like a fruity something, but I don't really gravitate towards florals. And with clean perfumes, I'm very picky, so I tend to stick to the sweeter ones. But this is Angel Share by Canon, and you guys, this is so bomb. It kind of smells like apple pie to me. That's how I smell it. But when it dries down, it does tend to gravitate more towards that vanilla musk. But the key notes on this perfume, hold on, I pulled them up on my phone. Cognac, tonka bean, and oak wood, which you can kind of smell the cognac. I feel like it smells like a boozy alcoholic apple pie, if that makes sense. Like, I do get that cognac scent, but the sweet just overpowers it, and it's so delicious and so different, and I feel like it lasts a really long time. I do one spritz of this. I walk into it, I don't even spray it directly on me because I'm kind of weird with perfume. I don't like a ton of it, I just like a little bit, and this stays all day. Like, I can still smell it at the end of the day when I've only just walked into it. So it's pricey, but it's worth it. About my new favorite setting spray. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Spray. I have always used MAC Fix Plus, and I've also used the Morphe spray, which is great. But this is my new favorite setting spray. First off, it smells so good. The mist comes out so fine. I feel like with Fix Plus, sometimes I spray it and then I have like a ton of wet spots all over my face. This is so fine and delish, and it smells so good. I'm so picky with scents, and it smells so good. And I feel like it really does a good job of locking in and like sealing in all my makeup. I'm not a huge powder girl. I don't wear a ton of it. I only like to powder lightly, like with translucent powder or the Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder in my T-zone area. So like, I'll powder right here, a smidge on my forehead, because I like my forehead to be like shiny, like glistening. A little bit on my chin, like in my problem T-zone area. So I feel like this helps, but just like locking everything in. It smells so good. The mist is fine, and it's just gorge. Her packaging is like so amazing. I love it. And that I've been loving is the e.l.f. Brow Lift. This is so bomb to keep your eyebrows in place. I'm so picky with eyebrow anything, like gel, pomade, all of that. I'm very picky with it because I feel like what tends to happen is I'll put it in my eyebrows to, you know, keep my eyebrows in place, and then by the end of the day, it's like I have little crusts, like little white, like just, oh, it's just gross, and I just feel like it doesn't look cute. It doesn't feel good. It feels like my eyebrows are almost suffocating. This is so bomb. I feel like it's a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow I almost just said freeze. There is a brush that I don't have out. It's like in my makeup drawer right now, and I don't want to go grab it. But there is a brush that is specifically for this that I did buy because it was only like, it was really cheap. e.l.f. is like super inexpensive, which I love. And this has been a really nice brow gel. You don't need a lot of it. You just literally brush it into your brows and they stay in place, and it doesn't get gunky or like crusty or like feel weird or suffocating. So I've been loving this, and I got this at Target. Oh, I did have the brush, I just didn't see it. So this is the e.l.f. Eyebrow Duo. So there's hair on it. It has a little spoolie that you bend, and then you just brush it up, brush your product into your eyebrows. And then this is like an angled brush, which you could use for eyebrow powder if you do use eyebrow powder. But what I feel like this would be great for is like a little eyeshadow wing. I feel like this is the perfect, so it's like a 2-in-1 brush, which I love that. The next product is an oldie but goodie. I've had this for years, and I used this for a little while, and then I started using it again, and I'm like, why did I ever stop using this? I use this primarily on my eyes, like as an all over lid color. It's what I have on my eyes today. Hoola Benefit bronzing powder. Like, it's almost gone. It's like the best cool toned brown bronzer that I feel like doesn't pull orange, it doesn't pull gray. It just has like the perfect, I don't know, just all over light brown, like that milky brown color that I feel like looks great on every skin tone. And I don't use it on my face. I probably could for like contour, like if I wanted to contour my nose. I don't really contour my nose. But I love this for like everyday eyeshadow. Like even if I'm not wearing any makeup, I'll literally just put a wash of this all over my eye, and I just feel like it makes me look more alive. So I don't know why I ever stopped using that. So I started using that again and I've been loving it. Okay, next items. Blush. So I have been loving this exact combo. These are the Rare Beauty, so I think they're called the Soft Pinch Liquid Blushes. You guys have probably seen these online. First off, I feel like they're on the more inexpensive side for how much product. Like I will literally have this for probably 15 years. I'm not kidding. That's how little of product you need, which is so nice. And I love that it's like a big fat doe foot applicator. I just do a little dot right here, and I've been loving this combo. So this is shade Encourage, which is a little bit more mauve-y, cool toned, and this is shade Happy, which is like a bright pink. I have it on today. I do 2 little dots and then I just swirl it on with my little, why did my hair just do that? I swirl it on with my little Real Techniques stippling brush, and I have been loving this combo, and I just feel like I will literally have these for forever. Like there's so much product in here. You need so little of this. Like you need 1 dot. Like don't even like spread this all over your cheek. You need 1 dot of each, and it'll literally stay and it does not move. So I love it because I feel like blushes tend to just like, I feel like my cheeks just eat the blush. Like I just feel like I put it on and it disappears. So I have that today with a little bit of the Orgasm X blush on top of it from NARS. And then for eye products, I recently picked up this again because I feel like sometimes when you're buying all new makeup, you forget about the old things, and then you're like, wait, why did I ever stop using this? This worked so well for me. So this is the Urban Decay. It's so short. I think it's a 24/7 glide on eye pencil. This is in the shade Corrupt. I remember I found this from Makeup by Mario way back when, before he had a makeup brand, when I think it was like honestly when the Kardashians had their own apps, and he did like a segment on Kim's app, and he was talking about the makeup products he loved to put on her, and he put this brown eyeliner on her. And I love this because first off, it doesn't move. I use this in my waterline, and then I use it as like a little wing, and I like how this is a brown that has sparkle in it. I've always loved my eyeliners to have a little bit of sparkle in it. I feel like it just makes it a little bit more fun and like kind of adds like a little twinkle to the eye. I've always loved, like for years I used a black, and when I say sparkle, it's not super noticeable, it's just like a little glisten, but I love how this has a little bit of shimmer in it. And I used to use a black one for years that had a little bit of shimmer in it, and I think the brown is a lot less harsh. Black is still amazing for nighttime, but for like daytime, I feel like brown works really well. And then new mascara combo I have going on here. So I have this on today. This is what I've been using recently. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes, which I feel like a lot of people don't talk about this. I love this for volume, but I don't think this is a good mascara to wear on its own. It just doesn't do enough for me on its own, and I really like to like pile on the mascara. This is like a fat wand that's amazing for volumizing. It reminds me kind of a little bit of the CoverGirl Lash Blast volume mascara that I used for years, but this is a little bit different. I feel like this really coats like each lash and like fluffs them up. Like, I don't know, I just feel like this is a great volumizing, but I do think if you're someone like me who likes to wear a ton of mascara, it might not be enough. You might need to layer it. But I also feel like that's like when mascara looks the best, is sometimes when you do layer 2 different mascaras. The mascara that I've been using after the Full Fat Lashes is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. This one has a little bit more, I would say, lengthening in it. The brush is very wet, so keep in mind if you guys do try this, there's a lot of product on there that I feel like needs to be scraped off. It's kind of scary when you first put it on, but what I like about these is I feel like they do not flake under my eyes, and that's like the biggest thing with mascara, I feel like. I did have like a few flakes today, but I'm trying to figure out if it's because I used the Benefit Roller Lash on my bottom lashes, and I'm like, maybe that's flaking. It's hard to tell, but I've been loving this combo for like full, long, voluminous lash. Okay, next product I've been loving, and it's literally the cutest thing in the entire world, is this Beauty Blender sponge. It's literally like the shape of the Beauty Blender little egg. You put your finger in right here, and I love it because it's like satin on the inside, or I think you can actually put fingers right here, but I like to put them in here like in this little pocket. You guys, I love it. It's so good for like if you are someone who likes to cut out like right here, like create you know, that little crease underneath with translucent powder. It's perfect. I love it for right here setting. It's great, and I just like, oh, I love it. I haven't tried any of the other triangle puffs. This is the first one I've tried. I got it for Christmas, but I love how heavy this one is. I can't explain it. Like, I just feel like it really presses in. Favorite color, and I've just been loving this. So let's move on to literally one of my favorite things to purchase. I feel like I could purchase new lip products every day, our lip glosses. So I have right here, the first one is the Morphe lip gloss, which this is my first time ever trying a Morphe lip gloss. Love the color. Doesn't last very long. That's the only thing I have noticed. It's not as sticky as like a matte gloss that sticks and stays for hours on hours. This is more of a smooth, creamy lip gloss, but I love the color of this. This is in the shade Boho. I have it on today, like right now. I love it. It's like a really nice cool toned palish pink. Not super duper pale like Turkish Delight pale, but it's still in that pale mauvey pinky lip category, which is my favorite category. That's what I feel like looks best on me. And then the next, I can't find my other one, but I have been loving these Maybelline lifter glosses. These I love to like throw on after I work out at the gym and I like want to put some lip gloss on because I need to have something on my lips. I love to throw this on because you don't need anything underneath it. Like, it's hydrating, and it just, first off too, it smells so delicious. It smells like a yummy vanilla, like, oh, it's so good. I love the applicator because it's fat, and I just feel like it's the perfect like throw on lip gloss. Makes your lips super shiny, look super hydrated, and feel hydrated. It doesn't feel drying or like sticky and tacky. It feels more like smoothing and hydrating. So my favorite shade of this is the pearl color. Second favorite is ice, and third favorite is gonna be opal. I love these. They're so good. My mom and I have like a serious addiction to them. Next item is a skin product that I've been loving that I feel like works really well for my skin type, and I feel like it could work for any skin type, just depending on how much water you add to it. This is the Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant. This has been around for a really long time. So it's literally, this is the size that I got from Sephora. It was like for 100 points, and I've been wanting to try it so bad because I hear such good things about it. So it's like a tiny one, but I feel like there's a lot in here. Like, I've only used this once a week because I feel like if you use it any more than once a week, your skin can get a little dry from it. But it's literally a little powder you dispense into your hands. You mix it with water until it turns into a paste, and then you scrub your face. So it's a really great exfoliant that really like just exfoliates all the dead skin off your face and like really gets down and dirty in there. So my skin tends to overproduce sebum, which just needs to be relieved. I get very congested, I get very oily, and one of the only things that really helps with that is getting facials and getting extractions. So that's important for my skin type, but also like it's important in my skincare. And if you have oily, acne-prone skin too, it's important to be using things that are helping your skin, whether that be like salicylic acid, tretinoin, benzoyl peroxide. They all have like different purposes, but I've been really liking this for a harsher exfoliant. The other exfoliant I use is very mild, and I feel like it doesn't do very much. This, I feel like, really gets the job done. And I love Dermalogica because it's been around for a really long time, and I use their Active Moist face lotion every single day, so that brand has always really worked for my skin type. And last beauty product is a hair oil. This is the Kerastase Elixir hair oil. I've been really liking this hair oil. I've tried quite a few different hair oils to put on my ends. I have been using this on my ends when my hair is damp out of the shower after I've brushed through it. I can't talk. After I brush through it, I like to put this on my ends when my hair is still damp, and then sometimes for a little bit of added moisture at the ends, I will use it when my hair is like done. Like today I didn't use it at the ends because I feel like I don't really need it, but I feel like my hair could always use a little bit of oil at the ends. I have very coarse hair, and I have a lot of it, so it's important for me to add in like a little moisture whenever I can, especially on like day 2 hair. I feel like my ends look really flat and dry for whatever reason, so I feel like that is a good time to also put hair oil in. But I've tried a few different hair oils, and I've been really liking this, and I love the smell of it. It smells like an expensive salon smell, like, you know, like after you get your hair done you walk out and it just smells like an expensive like salon experience. This is what that reminds me of. Let's move on to like lifestyle random favorites. So something that I've been loving doing is organizing stuff. So I have all of my bathing suits in this little bin. Before, I had all my bathing suits shoved in this plastic drawer, and I just feel like it was not, I didn't know what was in there. I couldn't easily pluck things out. Like, it was just stuffed in a weird way. And I feel like when you have like a little, like, I feel like it just got really messy. So first off, I had to go through the actual bathing suits because I did get rid of a few. But I feel like sometimes when you have like a mess, it's like you can put that mess inside of a bin, inside of a bin, and then it's like an organized mess, and it just looks better. And then I feel like at least, you know, like, all right, I have way too many bathing suits, but at least they're all in one spot where I can just kind of pluck through them and like whatever. So I have these bins from Target. They're great. They're inexpensive. I have 2 big ones in my closet right now. I have 2 of these where I keep like my other clothes, and I love these. They're just like, I feel like a multi-purpose bin. Like if I don't use these eventually for bathing suits, I feel like I could use it for so many different things. Like I could put this in my pantry with some snacks. I could put this in my car with stuff. Like you could use these for a lot of different purposes. So I have one with all my bathing suits in, and then I have one with all my socks in it, which is really nice because then it doesn't take up a whole drawer, and I just feel like these are really nice to organize with. And I like the light color. I wasn't huge on this part, but I just feel like it adds like a little bit of something to them. Okay, so the next item is shoes I've been wearing literally non-stop since I got them. I got them in November for my birthday. They're the UGG Tasman slippers. These are the ugliest, cutest slippers ever is how I would describe them. I wear these a ton, like out of the house. I have my UGG slippers for inside the house, but they just look like house slippers. These look like they pass for like an outdoor slipper, and it's like you're wearing slippers outside, so it feels great. I love to throw these on when I am going to a Pilates or a bar class, and I know I'm just gonna be barefoot in the class, and I'm not gonna need, like, I don't want to put on a tight pair of tennis shoes. I just want my feet to be warm in the morning when it's freezing, and these are like doing the job for me. And this reminds me of, like, do you guys remember the old school Uggs? They were tall chestnut, and they had this going up the back, and then they had like a thicker bottom, kind of more like, I feel like for outdoor. And I just love these. I don't know why. I just feel like you like shove your foot in there and you're like out the door, and they're comfortable, and it feels like I'm wearing a slipper, but I wear these outside. I don't wear my other house slippers outside. I wear these outside. So I love UGG, and I love chestnut. That's definitely my favorite color of UGG, so I've worn those a ton. One of my new favorite tops that I literally want in all the colors, I want them in long sleeve, I want them in short sleeve, and I love that they're inexpensive, are these Aritzia TNA just basic cropped ribbed tees. I love this. It fits the body so nice. It's like nice and low underneath the collarbone. It's not like choking me. I hate when stuff is really high on my neck. I just feel claustrophobic, and I don't like that feeling. So I really appreciate when something is higher neck, but it doesn't go all the way up to my neck. Like it goes like right under the collarbone. And I just feel like it fits like a glove. It's a nice thin ribbed material. I love this color. It's a Heather Cloud White. I get these in an extra small, and it just has a little TNA tag right here. But these fit so good, and I feel like every time I put it on, I'm like, wow, this is like literally one of my favorite shirts that fits me. Like I love this top, and I love how the Skims cotton tees fit. So if you've tried or you're familiar with like the Skims cotton jersey tee, it fits very familiar, but it's ribbed. Like it's a really nice accentuating tee that's not just like a plain tee. It's like a cute, sexy rib t-shirt is how I would describe it. So I love this. This is in the color Heather Cloud White. They come in long sleeves too, and I definitely need to get more colors. And it was only 25 bucks. I feel like that's like so cheap for a Aritzia. Okay, next item I've been wearing a ton of because the weather has been so ugly here. It's finally sunny outside, but I swear California had a really bad storm that literally lasted for like 2 weeks. Rain, pouring all day, every day. This came in handy. So this is the Aloe Gold Rush cropped puffer jacket. I love this puffer jacket. I am very picky with jackets in general because I feel like sometimes you can put one on, you just feel like a box. Like I don't want to look like a box. I want to look like a cute petite, like I have a waist still, but I want to be warm. You know what I'm saying? So I get this in an extra small. There is cinchers on the side, which I really appreciate in a puffer jacket, because then you just cinch it in and then you just get like snatched all over again. Because I feel like sometimes I put this on and like I look like a snowman. Like it's not cute. It's warm, but it's not cute, and I still want to look cute even when I'm freezing. So I love this jacket. It's great. You know what's crazy is I literally can't remember if this thing has a hood or not. I need to look. Why do I feel like it might, but maybe not? I'm crazy. But I love this jacket. It has a little aloe emblem on the back. I feel like it's the perfect fitting puffer jacket. I've tried last year I tried the North Face Noops crop jacket, I think is what it's called, which was super popular, and I looked like a box in it. It did not fit me. This fit me way more feminine and just way more cute. So I love that. That's definitely my favorite puffer that I've ever had and that I've ever tried. And last but certainly not least, we have some food items. So this has been my hyperfixation of the month. This is, I have it in a little Ziploc bag, so it's supposed to be like closed. This is fitness bread. You can buy this at Whole Foods. I'm pretty sure you could order it on Amazon. I'll link it down below if you can. This is whole rye oat kernels and wheat germ. I don't know. I've been loving this bread toasted with salted butter. It is so delicious and tasty. I'm a toast girl. I don't know about you guys, but I love toast. Like, if I'm hungry at the end of the day, like, I'll make a piece of toast. If I haven't had a ton of bread that day, I'm like, okay, I need a piece of toast. That's maybe what's wrong with me, is I just need a piece of toast. Like, I love sourdough toast. I love all types of toast, but I love a good rye toast too. I like when there's like some flavor to it, some texture, some chewiness, some grittiness. This is so bomb, you guys. I found this from TikTok. Her name's Danielle. She is the girl who has done all of like the caviar, started like caviar obsession and the Joe and the Juice, tuna cotto. Like, she does a lot of food stuff, and I heard about this from her. I went to Whole Foods to try it, and it's so good. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th time I bought it. You do have to eat it within 5 days of opening it, so I put it in this little Ziploc bag, and it's gone in 5 days. Like, I literally think I have 1 piece left, and I got it at the end of last week, so there you go. So random, but rediscovered it in my pantry. Honey made cinnamon graham crackers, you guys. These are so good with peanut butter. These remind me of course, like s'mores, but the s'mores is just the regular graham cracker. This cinnamon, these are probably not good for you at all, but these remind me of childhood with peanut butter, and I had some of these earlier, and they're so good. Like, I just forgot about them, and they're so good. So if you haven't had these in a while, pick them up next time you go to the store. And if you're into a peanut butter, put up some peanut butter on top, and it's like crunchy and delicious. My last winter favorite that I discovered this winter that I have had literally an addiction to, I think I've gone there like once a week, sometimes twice. I have an addiction to it, is Mendocino Farms. One opened up near me, and I have been loving it. It's healthy, it's good. I feel full after. It's tasty but healthy, and I feel like that's always the thing with healthy food, is I feel like healthy food sometimes can be like super bland, and they just jazz it up and they give you a sauce that's delicious. My favorite meal from there is the not so crispy fried chicken sandwich or the Farm Club. Both delicious. With the not so crispy chicken sandwich, I like the mustard barbecue. It's so good. The Farm Club is good on its own, very tasty, and I love the lemon chicken farro soup that they had, and I was so sad and distraught. I went there last Wednesday, and I had gone there on Sunday and gotten the soup, and I went there on Wednesday. I was like, yeah, can I get a bowl of your lemon chicken soup? And he was like, oh, we don't have it anymore. I was like, what? I was like, no. I felt like I took a stab to the heart. I was so sad. And it's so weird because I was never a big soup person. I never craved it, and I've been really into soup this winter. Like, it's been coming, like, one of my new favorite things is soup, because I feel like it just makes your body all warm and it's yummy and you feel full after. But anyways, I was like literally stabbed in the heart when he told me that that was a seasonal soup, but they changed their soups around. So now they have like a potato leek soup, which I will try because it's probably going to be really bomb. All their other food I've tried is really good. I love their Chinese chicken salad too. It's so yummy and good, and I feel like they do a great job of making healthy food taste so good. So if you have a Mendocino Farms near you, or you ever go somewhere where Mendocino Farms, go try it for lunch. It's so yummy. It's like my literal new addiction. So that was it for my January/winter favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon.